Just so you guys know why the power's out. Here you go.
With the growing wildfire danger in northern and southern California, in Sonoma and Lake counties north of San Francisco, hundreds of residents
There you go, guys.
were forced to flee to safety.
This is why the power's going to be up.
Wind-driven flames burned through that dry terrain. With historic winds on the way, the state's largest utility company is considering another round of intentional power outages as a means of preventing the Kincade fire from spreading.
Just want to let you guys know.
Firefighters have contained about 10% of the tick fire. Janet Shamlian is in Santa Clarita, about 35 miles north of Los Angeles. Janet, good morning.
Jeff, good morning to you. Thousands of people remain evacuated from their homes this morning, including in this neighborhood, where embers from a small brush fire in the hills nearby were carried here yesterday by those gusting winds and torched this home. But it's what's ahead, forecasters are saying, that could be far worse. More than 4,000 acres consumed and at least 40,000 residents forced to leave their homes. The wind-driven tick fire is burning through canyons and neighborhoods in Santa Clarita.
You have to be physically ready. You have to have all your things ready to leave, this time of year.
Kevin Kinney watched his neighbor's house destroyed by flames.
So that missed you by 2 houses.
Yeah.
At least 6 homes have been consumed by the fire. 7 others have been damaged.
I'm overwhelmed, depressed.
David Chambers obeyed evacuation orders, returning to find an upstairs window shattered by an explosive water drop.
A huge blast. But again, I saved the house.
The worst is still ahead, forecasters say. Dire predictions for an historic wind event Sunday and Monday, with gusts up to 80 miles an hour in Northern California, where the larger-scale Kincade fire has placed entire counties under a thick veil of smoke.
We are preparing for what is likely going to be a widespread safety shutoff.
The state's largest utility, PG&E, warned it may cut electricity for a third time in 3 weeks ahead of worsening conditions, potentially leaving millions without power. The utility is investigating whether the fire was sparked by a transmission tower that had not been de-energized.
They simply did not do their
job.
job.
Newsom, recall Newsom.
Governor Gavin Newsom was critical of the company.
We should not have to be
shutting our power off for what?
Years and years of greed. We will get out of this mess. We will hold them to an account that they have never been held in the past.
Back in Santa Clarita, some residents have made their way home.
I want to sleep. I want to be with my animals.
I believe they lifted the evacuation notice, then, hopefully they'll open the roads pretty soon.
So PG&E will decide today on cutting off power to 2 million people in Northern California. That would be a historic power shutoff. But this storm that's supposed to come in, this windstorm, is also being called historic and extreme. And the problem with it, Michelle, is that it's going to last for many hours.
Damn.
Rough time out there for a lot of Californians. Janet, thank you.